so drastic, but here we are. All right, let's do a little Thunder talk, shall we? 17-1 is where they sit. 9 straight they've won. This is crazy. They beat the Blazers. They're one of 10 teams to start a season at 17-1 or better. But, and look, we can start to kind of pick things apart a little bit, try to find some sort of flaw, Lou. I mean, that's kind of where we are with this OKC team. Their early schedule here has been relatively easy in comparison to others, like some Pelicans, some Kings. There have been multiple wins there. Do we hold that again? Obviously, you beat who you beat.
Listen,
but does it matter to you?
Do we think OKC is scared of anybody on the schedule at all?
Doesn't matter who they play.
No one.
Do we think that they're scared of anybody? Like, no, that doesn't matter. I think that comes with the spoils of being a champion. And look at how they opened the season. They could have came in this season with a championship hangover and not take it seriously. You're looking at a team even hungrier this season than they were last season. They even started the season with two double overtime wins, and they got through it. Any other team would have folded and said it's just early in the season. We can throw this one away. That's not OKC's. That's not their focus. That team is focused on winning another championship, and they're trying to beat any team that's in front of them, whether it's a team that's at the end of the standings or at the beginning of the standings. Anybody in their way, they're gonna try to knock them out and try to win a basketball game. So I don't care. I don't care about their schedule. It's not misleading at all to me. They're going to be just as dominant if you were to put the league's top teams in there, then they're going to compete at the highest level. We just talked about the Eastern Conference and creating separation. It's the OKC Thunder and everybody else way down the list. They've created so much competitive separation from everybody else. I don't care what their schedule says. And they got to play everybody anyways, and I think they're going to be just as dominant playing against the rest of the league.
Yeah, them more so than anybody, but we like to look at the schedule. Is it a favorable schedule? Like if I name Lou, if I went through the schedule right now, their next 15 games, you would say it's a win on all of them. So it doesn't matter. Like you said,
it doesn't matter
who they line up against. If they play their game, they are going to win that game or put themselves in the best situation to do that. So their schedule, again, light, hard, whatever, back-to-back, does not matter because this team is capable. This team is deep enough, young enough to handle any schedule that's thrown their way. So that is the good thing for them. And I did say a couple weeks ago, I think they're capable of going 31, 32, and 3 in the first 35 games. And it's very possible based on looking at this schedule. But like we're saying, it doesn't matter who they play because if they do their thing it doesn't matter. So they have a chance to win just by stepping on the floor. So this team's unbelievable. I think we're in for a real treat. I think it's going to be a historic season for these guys because again, they're so young. There's no real load management. There's no they don't care back-to-backs because they'll just throw in
still wait.
Never heard of and they'll have 17-8. Like it doesn't matter. And they're 17-1 and they're the youngest, best team in the NBA.
And you still haven't gotten Jalen Williams back. You're going to get him back at some point, which is
they're 17-1 without their all-star.
That's going to make them even more dangerous. Yeah, and they're ahead of schedule. By now, we said they'd have lost 2 or 3 games, and so them only having one, they can put a couple of these in the bank to still have an opportunity to make NBA history, like the Golden State Warriors did. So they're
think about taking off the second best player on every team outside of them. Do you think they'd be 17-1? Like take off Sengun on the Rockets, take off Jamal Murray on the Nuggets. No, they would probably be below 500. Like it's crazy how deep this team is.
Absolutely.
Well, we should break that down on another day because actually there's an argument to be made there. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We have more Run It Back on the other side.
Run it up, then run it back, run it up.